Hi there Aries, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is your abundance update for November. Aries, what we're going to do in this reading is look at all things job, work, money, career, finance, investment. If all the cups come out for me, generally we're dealing with fulfillment and opportunity rather than love. Sometimes our soul partnerships show up in this reading, but it's not my intention for it. It's all about abundance. So let's get started. Going to be beginning with the Angels of Abundance, then drawing your overarching card from the Moonchild Tarot and getting out the tarot aspects with the Rider-Waite, clarified with the Starchild Tarot. First one out, that was quick. I have got block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention, so it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, Aries, and you have the power and responsibility to block them out. So sometimes it's just time to, head down and concentrate on your pentacles and do the work. It's not enough to dream or play. Play. Maybe some of you need to play as well. You've also got to take positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. I can't talk. Well, Aries, I think of any sign that does the work, it's you. However, we are coming out of the Mars retrograde, and 13th of November, I believe it is, that's going direct again. So I think it's going to be like, come back, Aries, come back in and take the next steps on the path towards your abundance that maybe you've been feeling a little distracted from, or you've been lacking a little bit of that vital life force. So overarching tarot card, I've got the Two of Cups. This can be that card of soul connections. There might be somebody that is coming in for you that's going to help you in some way. It could be a mentor or a colleague, somebody that you really connect with. It could be through, a conversation with a partner, a great friend or something like that, that you kind of get this kind of next level piece of advice. Also, just going to say with blocking out distractions, maybe some of you have met somebody, and that is, obviously it's great because when you're feeling fulfilled in one area of your life, it flows through to the others. But if we're not putting our energy into work because of romance, that can be an issue, nice issue to have, but just making sure that we've got the energy flowing in all areas of your life. So we'll see what else comes out, Aries. Maybe you've got an abundance of fulfillment here. Going to be shuffling out the cards here, Aries, until the first card falls or flips. Then, Magician in the current situation, transforming situation, coming back into your power as your magic creator. I have got blocks, obstacles, or challenges, an ending here. Could be a painful one. Don't look back at it though. Advice from Spirit or Tarot. Let it go and move on. Can't change the past. Outcome, Ace of Pentacles, because there are new divine opportunities waiting for you, Aries. Heal your heart, move on. Maybe some of you are going through a breakup that has impacted finance as well, just saying. Before I get the clarifiers, let's just draw two cards specifically for May. You're going to be celebrating, could be an investment coming to term, something like that. And we have the Strength card. Aries, the Fool, new opportunities, new beginnings at the bottom of the deck. Let's clarify. Clarifying the Magician for you. With the Seven of Swords. Clarifying the Ten of Swords with the Ten of Cups. Yeah, feeling that completion on maybe a relationship kind of stage. We've got the King of Swords clarifying the Five of Cups. I've got the Nine of Swords clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. We've got a lot of really mixed energy here, Aries. I'm just going to clarify the Nine of Swords there. Got a lot of Swords energy. 7, 9, and 10. Oh, look at that. Okay. Beautiful new beginning energy. Clarifying the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Cups. This is like equal opposites here, absolutely. Like we've got the yin and the yang energy here with so much fulfillment, new beginning and opportunity, and then we've got some heavy energies in there as well. Okay, Aries, let's jump in. So recent past leading up till now, Seven of Swords, Magician, Nine of Cups. I'm feeling a mixture of things here, but the main one that's coming through is it's really time to leave any limitations behind and transform your situation for the better. And maybe some of you have already been on that path. You know, the Seven of Swords can be that real sort of self-sabotage or limiting mental energy, and the Magician is about awakening to the fact that, oh, actually, I've got everything that I needed all along. I actually have all of my divine gifts and talents, and I don't need anything or anyone else to help me make this happen. I've got the emotional intelligence of the cup, the resourcefulness of the pentacle, you know, the power of the wand and the intellect of the sword. The Magician is an awakening to the fact that, you know, you've got all of that. You can, you know, use that to create a lot of abundance in your life. And that's when you unlock your unlimited potential. We're going from limitation to an unlimited perception. And with the Magician, it's very, very important to, you know, cultivate that beautiful internal state, because that's where you magnetize from, right? So it's interesting because people say, oh, you know, in the comments sometimes, I've done the manifestations and I've asked the universe for X, Y, Z, and it's just not showing up. It's like, do you fully believe that, you know, that is possible for you? Are you aligned with it? Are you lined up with it on an energetic level? Meaning, you know, can you feel on every level of your being that there's no blocks to that? Because that's when we magnetize it, right? We have to be aligned with it. We have to, you know, actually fake it till we make it, like feel right into that energy. And I'm pretty sure it says something about this here. Yeah, it's about understanding, like, you know, what the blocks are and removing them. So that's what I'm really, really feeling there with that energy. For some of you, I'm just not going to rule out that you might have been dealing with somebody who was maybe manipulative in the workplace as well, that maybe was fundamental in you not believing yourself. But ultimately here, Aries, you know, it can be with yourself as well. So by transforming your situation with the Magician energy here, you know, that is what is going to lead you to this Nine of Cups, to the wish fulfillment. This is about stepping into your power as a master abundance creator, co-creating with the universal energy and using the energies that are around you, always seeing the positive, always turning it into the positive, knowing that we can always create something from that. And the Nine of Cups is about finding your fulfillment. Finally, Aries, you know, we've got the 9 and the 10 of Cups here in this reading, but we've got some heavy energies as well. 7, 9, and 10 of Swords. You're being asked to release the heaviness, the weights, the burdens of the past. You know, there is a real energy of clearing that away here with the 5 of Cups as well. It's time to release that. If we dwell on that, we will only attract more of that energy to us. This person here is content because he or she knows that she's been working the process of releasing and then stepping closer to fulfillment, you know, and proud of those achievements, focusing on the good here to transform and manifest in your life. Now, in the blocks, obstacles, or challenges, Aries, double 10s, completion energy, 100%. Seeing a couple of different things here. For one, Spirit or Tarot is saying that there is a completion that needs to happen to open the pathway to this beautiful best life energy. The 10 of Swords can be a betrayal. Some of you might have been betrayed in work and money and investment in an opportunity in the past, and it's had you kind of operate from that place of hard done by, you know, lack, that sort of thing. This could be, yeah, it could be something like that. For others of you, you could have been through severe burnout, you know, burnout, fatigue, chronic fatigue, that kind of thing. You know, it's an ending that needs to happen. It could be a job that's just drained the life out of you, or an employer has expected you to be, you know, staying there behind, you know, beyond the hours, all of that kind of thing. For others of you, coming back to that 2 of Cups overarching energy, this is a, you know, relationship completion or completion on the home front that could have affected the amount of energy that you've had to put into work and money as well. So that's what I'm seeing there. But ultimately, it's like What is behind this ending? What is that new dawn, that new day? The Ten of Cups. Every release of anything that's not in alignment, and my gosh, 2020 has been a huge year of that, is a one step closer to divine wish fulfillment, to living your best life, to joy, love, harmony, satisfaction, and blessings. That is the Ten of Cups. It's just one of the most beautiful energies in the tarot deck. Now, the advice from Spirit or Tarot, I have got the Five of Cups and the King of Swords. It's so clear here, guys. We can't look back at the past. We can't stay attached to the losses, the grief, all the things that haven't worked out for us, because they've been and gone. We absolutely can't change the past, but what we can do is make good decisions and take inspired action in the present moment, and that is what changes the future, or creates and transforms the future as we want it. We have the power to do that. That is our power. And it's when we do that, that we begin to see the opportunities. It's the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 1 and 2, that are right behind us and waiting to come in. We need to release this cloak of heavy energy, depression, negativity, anxiety, lack, whatever it is for you, and come back to that sanctuary, come back to the heart, make those good decisions in the now. And the King of Swords, the card of Aquarius, is about seeing the big picture. Seeing the big picture, letting go of this and seeing the big picture of what is waiting in the wings. So the King of Swords is about vision, clarity, drawing a firm line in the sand, having boundaries, and cutting ourselves free from what is no longer working so that we can make strategic decisions to move forward. Talks about truth, honesty, authenticity. It's time to be honest with yourself, Aries. Release what's not working and usher in the new. And I just love this. Apart from that, we've got two aces, but we've got the Nine of Swords. So, this is the outcome energy. That Nine of Swords is still there, Aries. It's the stressing out, the tension, the being up in the head. We need to let this go. We're going from a 10 down to a 9. It's like, okay, I've released it, but now I'm still thinking about the pain, the stress, the burden, all of that. We need to leave it at a 10 and carry on to the ones. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Aries. This can be absolutely a passionate new opportunity coming in for you. A new job offer that's on purpose, that lights you up. The perfect new home, new contract, an increase in your finances, because you've taken the inspired action, because you've gone through the endings, and the universe says, oh wow, you know what, Aries is moving forward, Aries is doing their bit, let me reward you now. Because the Ace of Pentacles is often a divine gifting that comes in, Aries, after you have walked the path, overcome the blocks and obstacles, transformed yourself by going through the transformation. It's, your dreams and desires that the magician has been trying to manifest becoming solid. Keep in mind, Aries, these are number ones, the aces, so we need to keep working the process. We need to keep backing ourselves. We need to keep investing in ourselves, not the Seven of Swords mentality, but the magician mentality. Do the work, nurture and grow our opportunities, and that is when they grow and flourish. So Aries, there are beautiful opportunities wanting to come in for you. We've got some stress energy here that we need to let go, and it's associated with the past, the losses of the past. And it's time to let that go and realize, Three of Cups, that the worst is over. If you've been through a harder time, you're out of the winter now, and it's time to celebrate and joy. It was when I was reading out this card here that I said, it's not enough to dream or play instead of pray. Some of you just need to lighten up. Some of you just need to be in joy. Because the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups is not the energy of joy. And sometimes when we just open ourselves up to joy, we start to raise our vibration like the magician and attract beautiful opportunities towards us, Aries. Those seeds that you've been planting are going to become abundant. They will. Might not be right now, but the promise is that in the next season that they will. So some of you are starting to see the financial rewards as well from maybe an investment that you've taken out a while ago. Your property value might be increasing, you might be getting a pay rise, that kind of thing. But you know, the energy of strength is interesting too. I mean, it's got the same sign of infinity that the magician has, and it's just that reminder to keep going. And it's a number 8, it's about abundance. Have the strength and the courage to focus and to also acknowledge our shadow, any inner demons that might be holding you back, bringing them under control. And I really feel that the inner demon in this reading is that all of that mental energy, the 7 and 9 of swords, the overthinking, the limitation, when we bring that ego mind under control, we can then hear the wisdom of the angel, our higher self, that is trying to lead us in another direction and also give us the advice that we need to find the fulfillment and to open ourselves up to the opportunities. You know, just what I'm seeing here, just as a final note here, Aries, you know, when that 2 of Cups came out, I was kind of like, it's going to be a person coming in giving you advice. But I'll tell you what I'm seeing now. The 2 of Cups is the foreshadowing of the 2 opportunities, the 2 aces that want to come in for you. But you've been blocking them with all this, you know, negative energy, the negative mental energy, the overthinking, right? If we can just release whatever this is from the past, 3 spilt cups, and realize that we actually have 3 beautiful cups to celebrate with, 3 beautiful cups of joy instead. Look, it's just beautiful energy. It's all there, Aries. It's all there. Just step out of the limitations of your own mind, or, you know, what you have journeyed in the past, and welcome in, usher in those 2 beautiful new opportunities, or they could be linked together. It's like the passion and the stability. The passion and the contract, the passionate contract, you get my drift. Usher in the 9 and 10 of Cups, because it is in your energy field, Aries. Okay, Aries, I feel like I might have waffled on a little bit in this one. I do apologize if I did. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It may or may not be your reading in its entirety. There may be pieces and sometimes it just doesn't resonate at all. Feel free to drop me a comment. I do read them all, try to respond to you all as well. It helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy and see what's happening in the collective. I will see you back here throughout the month, Aries, with plenty more readings.